Hey, I'm Big Kim. A lot of people ask me, why don't you run for president? So I decided I will. Some characteristics of mine are, actually, firstly, I'll start off where I'm from. I'm 40 years old. I was born in the U.S. I moved to Korea when I was 1. And then I grew up there, and I started running the country. They took me as their prime leader. So that's my previous work experience. I have a lot of experience just running it. It turned out to be a great country. It's really well.
Mr. Tubbs, what is your policy on gun control?
Well, I think everybody should be allowed to have a gun, whether you're a 7-time murderer or a 5-year-old kid. I mean, at the end of the day, sometimes you need to just do some business, and some people deserve it. So I just think some people need to be shot, and their families learn a lesson. So, yeah, that's all on it.
Big Kim, what is your policy on gun control?
Well, my policy on gun control is, according to the Constitution, we should be allowed the right to bear arms. And I have a friend who's a leading expert in this named Joe Maha, and he really knows what he's talking about. It's our God-given right, and it's unconstitutional to take it away from us. I think that there still should be some restrictions, but not to the extreme that another party wants.
Is that all?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, too. Big Kim, what is your policy on the border?
My policy on the border would be that I think that it is good that we have a border because it stops illegal immigrants from coming to this country illegally. We have a system where they can come here legally and get their visa and get their citizenship. But if we don't keep upholding that and we have to make it better, then they're going to keep coming in and it's going to ruin our economy and ruin the way that we vote.
Mr. Tubbs, what is your policy on the border?
Well, I think we need to build like a really enclosed country, walls all around, 30 feet high, razor wire on top of them. Because I had a good friend from years ago. I knew him through my dad. He tried to build a perfect nation with blonde hair, blue eyes, white. So I'm just gonna kick everyone out and try that because it seemed to be going pretty good until some people came and busted it. So, yeah.
All right. Mr. Tubbs, do you have anything to say about Big Kim's opening statement?
Well, first of all, Big Kim is a horrible candidate. He doesn't want to build a good nation. He wants it to be all mixed up and confused. And I think we just go with one type of person and just build a nation like that.
Big Kim, do you have anything to say about Mr. Tubbs' opening statement?
Well, Tubby Lardo over here is an idiot. It's because if we build that, what are we going to do with all our exports and everything? If we're not letting anybody in or anything in, how are we going to make our money? We can't just keep printing it because that's how we got in debt with everything. We have too much money that we're in debt to. Now, I also think that Tubby Lardo will be, if he gets elected, the worst president of all time. His statements are completely absurd and they don't make any sense at all.
Well, I have a rebuttal to that, if I may.
You may.
Well, Big Kim over here likes to make his people eat dirt, eat worms. His people also
Fake news.
His people.
That's false.
No.
Hey, I'm Big Kim, and I was asked ways to describe myself in an exterior way and an interior way. Start with the exterior. I've got a nice smile. Number 2, I was dressed nice for the occasion. And 3, I'm a friendly and approachable guy. And for my interior, I always maintain charactership and integrity in everything I say. 2, I always boost my teammates, my friends, and my supporters. 3, I respect my teammates, my running mates, my friends, my community, and country. And I own my actions, I overcome obstacles, I never give up, and I always put myself second.